Today, I'm going to be giving you guys all of the best tips to become a pro with the S7 Sniper here on Halo Infinite. YouTube, it is your favorite FPS player on controller here, Above Average Cody, coming at you with some hot tips on how to be a pro with the Sniper, the S7 Sniper specifically on Halo Infinite here. I'm going to give you guys all of the tips that I kind of use to become a bit of a demon with the S7 Sniper. We're going to go over some of those tips today. The first few are going to be very basic tips, guys. Very basic, but they are things that even I need to remind myself of, even every single Onyx game I play. Now, the absolute first tip I can give you, and this comes in right when you pick up the Sniper, especially here on Livefire, is positioning on the map. The only way you are going to be able to do anything with the Sniper is positioning and where you take this weapon. I don't care if you're the most cracked sniper, you never miss a shot. If you are in a terrible position on the map, you're going to get overrun with enemies and you are going to get ruined and you're just going to give it to them. So on Livefire here, I normally take it up to the tower. That's a good spot. I try to get it to maybe garage. Like if it's an oddball, a lot of people like to hold the oddball in garage. So if our team's taking it here, I'll usually go in this high little door here and I'll try to watch each direction. I'll jump, things like that. And that's just the first tip. Very simple. Positioning, guys. Put yourself in a position where you're not taking a ton of bullets, because sometimes you have to scope, and if you're taking a ton of bullets and you're out in the open, it's going to be completely useless and you're just going to die with it in your hands. Now, tip number 2, which can be paired with tip number 1, is centering. The most basic thing in every FPS shooter, guys. A lot of people like to look down. I don't know if it's all the battle royales we play and things like that, but you have to have the reticle where you think enemies are going to come. Take this guy, for example. You're anticipating somebody coming in garage door here. You're not going to be looking up too high. You're not going to be looking down at the ground. You're going to be looking at the area where they are going to come. So if this dude's jumping in this door, you're not going to be looking down at the ground. You want the reticle where he's going to be so that you're already lined up. Because if you are aiming down too low, like down here, you're going to have to drag it up to him and try to land the shot, which we're going to go over why that's not a good method. You want it centered where you think the enemy is going to be so that there is minimal aim that you have to correct to land the bullet. So do not aim at the ground. Aim where the enemy's going to be, preferably in the chest to headshot range, because that's where you're either going to have the highest chance of a one-shot kill or at least the highest chance to hit a bullet. Now, the next tip comes in with actually shooting the sniper rifle. Once you're in good positioning, you have good centering, guys, it comes down to how to aim the sniper. It's not some Call of Duty stuff where you can just drag it over him and just land the bullet. That's going to be the hardest way to land a snipe in Halo Infinite, and most people do not realize that. Now, the biggest thing is to let your enemy move into the bullet, and we're going to up these bots. We're obviously in academy mode with bots. We're going to up their difficulty to Spartan so that they start strafing and moving like a much better player, because not everybody's going to move like a recruit bot who's walking directly at you. So once we get one of these dudes over here and strafing, well, let me explain what we're going to be doing. You want them to move into the reticle. Do not drag the reticle to them. So when you're strafing, let them move into it, line it up, and then wait to pull the trigger, and then once they cross into the reticle, you just pull the trigger. You're not even really using your right stick. You use it to guide it, but you just let them move into the bullet. And you'll see, guys, like, if you jump into academy mode and try this, you're not going to hit every bullet, but I have done a ton of practice with the sniper. So basically, let them move into it, and you're not going to hit every single one, but you'll hit a lot more shots. And remember that in multiplayer as well, guys. Do not be afraid to be patient with the sniper. Keep in mind, they need to use 3, 4, 5 even bursts to kill you. So if you're taking a 1v1, even if you're out in the open, just have confidence in your snipes so that you can try to land the bullets. Because again, it's going to take a few bursts. You have time to line it up, and they will eventually strafe into you. They'll jump, and they'll just be an easier target to hit. Next up, guys, I want to talk about scoping briefly for the final tip before we get into some general practice you can do with the sniper. Now, obviously, when you take a bullet, you do get knocked out of your scope. So let's turn off play fighting so that they are actually shooting me here. And I'll show you guys some tips that I use when I'm taking a gunfight and trying to scope. All right, so they are now hitting me, and obviously, let me show you here. You're taking hits. You're never gonna win a fight trying to scope, right? So we're on death list, so they can't kill me, don't worry. So what I'll do is I'll line up the shot, and I'll do like a quick scope like that. You'll also see the pros do that a lot. And that comes with once you get your centering and your strafing down better, you're more able to just line it up. So again, I'll do like some of those to try to hit the shots. And again, guys, nobody's perfect with the sniper, but it does help a lot, I feel like, because it kind of like locks in that aim. And obviously, this comes down to what's comfortable. If you're more comfortable hitting the no-scopes, by all means, guys, the no-scope is the way to go in fights like that because you're not playing with the scope knock and it Fs up your sensitivity. Like, look at me trying to aim while I'm trying to scope. Like, I'm trying to hit him right now. It's, like, impossible to do. So, whatever's comfortable, but if you're doing the scopes, it does help doing that little quick, a quick scope, if you will, is really the way to go with it. One other quick thing to know, too, guys, is you do, on controller, get aim assist in the scope, which I can't show you because they are shooting at me. So you get no aim assist when you're not in the scope, but you get some aim assist pull when in the scope, and that's kind of why when you're getting knocked out of your scope, it's a little harder to aim because you're playing with aim assist in the scope, and then you're getting knocked out of your scope to no aim assist. So just remember, you have aim assist when you are scoped and no aim assist when you are not scoped. Alrighty, guys, now just some overall practice with the sniper. I would say work on aiming for the body first because that's your highest chance to hit shots. And then as you get better, start aiming higher and go for the headshot like that. Again, I've been in academy mode doing a ton of practice with the sniper over the time on this game. So like I can kind of just run around and try to be as cracked as possible with this thing. And then practice like jump shotting and just being slick and really good movement with the sniper, because that's really what's going to get you the best lives and the best use of the sniper. Because guys, if you can't use the sniper for the life of you, get into academy mode and practice before you even think about grabbing it on the map. Trust me, you're going to do your team no good either burning all 8 bullets in ranked and them getting like literally nothing out of it rather than just letting somebody else on your team grab it. So guys, just run around, literally just get comfortable with the sniper. Learn how the scopes work. Practice letting them move into it. And trust me, once you get comfortable and put in, I hate to say it, hours and hours of practicing with the sniper, the strafing just becomes really automatic. Like, you'll learn the strafes and when to pull the trigger just like that. Obviously, these are bots. They're on Spartan difficulty, but it's still not, like, it's not in-game type strafing. And then once you get good enough, then I recommend grabbing it. Fiesta's also a really fun place to practice, too, because I'm pretty sure you get, like, a lot of ammo when you get it. So Fiesta, if you're lucky enough to get the snipe, that's also a good place to go. But yeah, guys, just keep practicing with the sniper. These are literally the best tips and the things that I found when I was starting to learn with the sniper, because I was doo-doo with the sniper, and now I hit some crazy clips. Maybe I'll throw some at the end of this video. Not crazy clips, but I do well enough for myself on live fire and places where you can get the sniper. Behemoth used to be a blast with the sniper, actually. That was one of the small things I liked about Behemoth, despite it being a trash map overall. But yeah, guys, you'll miss bullets, you'll hit bullets, but trust me, practice will only make you better. And obviously practice too with the BR and just kind of practicing to switch to that burst. You'll see a lot of the pros too, even if they hit the headshot, they'll still make the switch to their BR just in case they hit the shot and it's not a one-shot hit. They'll just finish it with the BR burst. But that's enough tips, guys. I think that's everything. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. If you want more details on the sniper and like what I do for practice and hitting all these shots, I'll do more in-depth videos if you want it. But just let me know down in the comments, guys. Be sure to subscribe as well. Leave a like on the video, and just hopefully this helps you guys out. Thank you so much for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.